Today on Co-op for Two, Greg and I return to the land of Andor in the card game The Liberation of Rietburg. Well, Greg, we're here back in the world of Andor, one of the games we have a real love-hate relationship with.
Thanks for having me on your channel.
It's great to have you here. I thought maybe we could do away with that with the guest starring intro.
It was sneaky the way you did it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My name is Greg. This is Jesse.
They've already seen it. They've seen it in the intro. They've watched our new intro now. It said our names.
Okay.
But, okay.
So, Andor has a very interesting thing here in my life now, because every single time my wife or I say, like, and/or, we're like, well, we could do this and/or, we could do that. We go, and/or. We say it like that, just like that. And/or. And, like, we must say it, I don't know, twice a week for the last 8 years.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, hundreds of times. And/or. Impossible to say without. Somebody criticized me the way I said the word tour. And so now we're like, it's tour. And so now whenever we say the word tour, we're like, tour. Forever.
Everything with Greg is like a minefield. Once you step in it, it's a hole for the rest of your life.
Yep.
It's triggered.
Yep. Okay, so here we are. We're playing this, which is a much streamlined version of... Well, it's actually not even similar at all, but that's the whole review.
It's the different designer. It's just in the world of Andor. The actual heroes are copied over.
All right, so we're going to do a quick... We've already set the game up mostly. In the Liberation of Rietburg, you are defending a castle against hordes of monsters. There are various areas of the castle, each of which will have a face-down task and face-up and face-down encounter cards. The way that you'll win the game is by completing 4 of these tasks before the deck of narrator cards runs out. Over the course of a round, you will have a hand of 3 cards. You will be playing one of 6 characters, each of which who plays quite differently. On your turn, you will play a card from your hand and complete one of the choices you have on that card. If you have played all of your cards, you will have to take a refresh action and pick all your cards back up. When you do so, you will have to play one of these narrator cards. The narrator card will bring further challenges and counter cards out, thus making it more difficult and running your clock down. The various actions that you can take over the course of the game will include fighting monsters, moving monsters or encounter cards around, whether face up or face down, or flipping monsters or encounter cards face up or face down. Additionally, you can gain supplies like willpower or arrows and some special abilities. You can also move around various areas or bring other characters to join you in various areas. You will be fighting monsters and sometimes having teammates help you to fight some of the stronger monsters. When you defeat a monster, there is usually an effect that you'll get, and you can chain those together to your advantage, such as flipping cards face up or face down, defeating face up or face down threats, gaining money, as these cards will go into your trophy case, or sometimes gaining new cards for your deck in the form of friends. These friends, when you draw them, will now be a new card that you can play from your hand and have some beneficial effect. It will also lengthen the game as you will now have to refresh less often. If at any time you've managed to eliminate all of the cards that are on top of a task, as a free action you may look at that task. If you're able to complete it at that moment, then you may. If not, you'll have to wait till later in the game. This particular one, as an example, is the Drunken Troll. You must collectively have 3 friends. So if you were to have, over the course of the game, collected a number of friends, then you would be able to complete that goal. You will not complete all of the goals over the course of the game, so you do have some decision making as to what goals to pursue as the game continues. And that is the name of the game that I can't remember.
Liberation of Rietburg.
That's it. We put our tasks out. We put out an encounter card on each one. is it called an encounter card? Is that what it is?
Yeah, these are the encounter cards. These are the task cards.
And now I'm going to reveal the top 4 to finish the setup here. So I'm just going to read this.
2 per player.
And we moved this out here just for fun so that we could see more of the
Why
board
don't I
because
help
it's
you
very
with this? You
pretty
tell
to
me
look at.
what to put out where.
Okay. So a face up on 5.
We'll
read these cards when we're playing, but this is just the setup. Now, what are you doing here? You didn't put
You said face up on 5.
Yeah,
you wanted them there. Okay.
Face down on 4. We got face up on 3. Face down on 2. Face up on 4. And face up on 1. Face.
Oh, there's a nice item.
Oh, 2 of them face up on 6.
2 face up?
Yeah.
This is new. 2 face up on 6, okay?
So I'm just looking through these to make sure we get. And then 1 face down on 4. Okay, so that's it for that.
So we've got one good thing right here.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And we always start
Where
here.
did you want to put these?
Just at the top, that's fine. Okay. So, essentially, and I like these to be here so that we can see the dragon, which we've only played this once off
These
camera.
are 10 of those?
10 of
Okay,
those.
so normally they would go there.
Yeah. But it's kind of nice just to see the art.
Okay.
That Mike Menzel art, I believe. Very, very pretty. Yeah.
Now, thematically, it's kind of nice to have these over here because it's only when these come that the dragon's coming to kill you. And the game talks about thematically that the dragon
Oh, once he comes,
is from Legends of Andor, the board game. So, like, that's one of the keys. Is if you want to see how the dragon goes, play the game. All right, so now we're playing with 2 characters that we've chosen, the easier characters, the simpler characters to play with. But when you play, you could pick from 6.
6. Is it really that many?
6 or 5? 5.
Oh,
There's
wow.
3 more.
Well, yeah, we're going to definitely do another playthrough of this, and we're going to play some of these other characters. I didn't realize there were... Oh, there are 6. Whoa,
total,
we should have played somebody else. All right, whatever. Okay.
And they're quite varied. They have their different cards. They're very different. They play very differently.
Yeah, so, I mean, you'll see as we play, but just a very brief thing is that our goal is to complete 4 tasks, and if this deck runs out, we lose. It's pretty much deterministic, so we'll play actions which mean move, gain supplies in a simplified way. We're going to gain some advantage, or turn over cards.
Now they're going to have a hard time seeing your cards in the front view with those white things there.
Okay, well, you had me do this to...
I had you do it, huh?
You did. I'll put it up here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, put it there. We'll just cover it up with the overlay. Now, here are the things that are different.
Yeah, sorry.
We're playing with our hands face up, which is fine. But when you look, normally you play a card to the table to use it. We're gonna exhaust these.
Not tap. That's copyrighted. We'd have to pay 5 cents.
Greg has got these dice that we're gonna use to keep track of.
It seemed a little easier. So rather than count everything every single time, I thought we were just putting the dice to show how many that has. We do really like to have our
just
little
to tell you
simplified...
how deep these cards are.
And instead of like picking up the cards and laying them down and everything, which is fine. I mean, it's actually way easy just to do. I've used that card. So we should do an episode where we just talk about certain games where we simplify or
our
make
little
all these
tweaks
yeah,
to the game.
Yeah. I know one off the top of my head. I know I was going to tell you before. So here we go. Yeah.
There's our player aid. All right. So I went first last time. Why don't you go first this time?
Okay, that's fine.
Although I'd love to go get that telescope.
You may turn over 1 task card in any location regardless of its position within the pile. It remains in the same position. So, does that mean, like...
Position within the pile.
Like, cards will keep... that's really odd. This game has a lot of odd ways of saying things where you're just leaves you scratching your head like, can I do that or can I not do that? So, we'll probably get onto some of these. I like these little... like it's like a chalk scrawl, and then there's regular scrawls, there's gores. So there's 2 gores actually. So at present it really would be actually quite useful. So now when we use this, does it go and we can use it as a coin? Or we only get to do it 1 time? Oh.
We only use it once and then it becomes a coin.
Interesting. So that seems to be pretty good to see if we really want to do the thing, right? But also I'd like to know how many we have. So this is only 2 cards. It's more likely that we would get through that, right? What do you got on your side? I've got 2 cards here.
I've got a 3 here.
What about
and
there?
a 2 here.
Okay.
And a 4 here, but one guy's a friend. Like this is
that's
a good
what
guy
we really like to do.
So there's
this
some
is only
interesting.
two, and
We'll
one of them
talk
is
about
this.
it in our review the interesting strategy. But a big decision here is which goals to go for and which goals to reveal.
So this seems like a good idea. Maybe I'll hop up here, pick that up,
Sure.
and then so actually I've got this. I can move there and then flip that card over.
You mean
So-
move there, take it, and then flip
Yes,
it?
correct.
That's
So
not a bad
how's
idea.
that? Yeah. All right. So
Although, hold on a 2nd Note that we could kill this guy right now when we're together, and neither
With
of us
my
can do it
4
alone.
and
Yeah, you're 4 and
9,
my
6.
6.
that's fine with me
Like
too.
if you leave, I'm
Why don't
not
you
gonna
go
do
first,
that
then?
alone. All right, so
Are we
go.
allowed to? Are we allowed to? We set it up and then decide who goes first.
It says the most heroic player goes first, so
Well, we have to arm wrestle or something, or like.
yeah. Who saved the?
I don't know, Jesse. Which of us do you think is the most heroic?
I think
That's pretty nerdy, that thing I just did there. So maybe the most nerdy can't be the most heroic. That's although not necessarily.
seems like we
not
can
at
just
all
decide.
actually.
All right,
but
so
I
why
think-
don't we fight this guy together? I'll use my 6.
You're going first.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, so then I'll use my 4. We murder this guy. He goes up into
Oh,
our.
look who's next. That's perfect.
Ooh, well, it's not perfect because I was gonna go.
It is kind of perfect.
You want to fight then?
Well, what I think maybe, if you did this, we could fight it and probably kill it.
If I don't draw a
You'd
good
have
number,
to draw a 4 or higher.
this is what I wanted to go up there though.
All right, so I took my turn. I did this. This goes in our trophy, and now it's Greg's turn.
Getting a friend early is very useful because getting the friends into your hand extends the life of the game.
That's
Like
right.
every single round that you have that friend is a big deal.
So getting it early makes a big difference.
Also, if we kill that guy right now, I
You
get the
get
friend.
the friend, uh-huh.
But it doesn't really matter because like if you're we want both of us. It actually makes the most sense for each of us to get an equal amount of friends. Otherwise, one player will be cycling through this deck pretty quickly, and the other player will hardly ever. So maybe it is actually mathematically balanced out. Maybe you can put in that like meme where it's like.
I don't know. That's tricky. Oh, the math me. All right, so yeah, I mean.
Okay, so I can draw one and then fight.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you have an 8.
Uh-huh.
If it's a 2,
Then you just then you wait here.
then I use this up when I wanted to go up here and get rid of this. The goal of this, however, let's just consider this for a second. If I go up and take this and then flip this over, and it's either another item or it's something that you can come and kill, then we can complete this goal right away, and then we don't care how many cards pile up there. I think the trick of this
but
is...
we're both here now.
That's a good point.
And a friend early is a friend
Okay.
that's better.
All right. I'll go along. I mean, but I have to
If
draw
you
at least
don't
a
get
4.
a 4, then
We knew that was there already. We
have.
should have figured out. I don't know if you're allowed to look through the deck, but we should have planned ourselves better because we could have actually done this in a much more efficient way.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fine.
possible.
Okay. So I gain this, and then I immediately shoot this arrow. So why don't you use your 4 because that's
Yeah,
a 12.
That's perfect.
You join me, right? So I did this action. Oops. Oh, I already saw that. Okay, sorry. So I drew my quiver as my first action. I saw that it was an 8, and then I decided to do the fight. You joined me, right? And we murder that guy, and I get the top friend, which is this guy, who's not the most useful. You may move one top-down, face-down card and a counter card to your location.
He is kind of useful for once you know where you want to go, though. That's not bad, though.
Okay, so that was that. Now it's your turn. So there's only one card here now. Do you have a way to...
Well, I can just
You
wipe
just-
it off the board,
And then do the goal thing? I think that's a great idea.
but if it's an object, that hurts.
Alternately, what do you mean if it's an object? Oh, right.
If it's an
sure.
object,
Now,
then
we
I
won't get to
don't-
know that either. I don't think you just get rid of it. So here's alternately, you can come up here and pick this up, and then I can...
Well, that's great because this is the best
And then
card
I can
to
use
travel
this
in.
to draw that one away. Of course, it could get covered up, so maybe that isn't a great idea.
I do like using this to move so that I can get one of these strength things too.
Okay.
And especially when that could be an object. So yes, I'm going to use this to get a willpower and travel over to here and then pick this up.
Those of you with OCD, look at this situation you got here. It's maddening to watch that. It really is. Okay, now actually, you could use this card on your turn and see that before
Yes, I can.
the reset happens, before we reset. Okay, so I'm gonna draw this. Oh, I'm gonna draw this away from you, shouldn't I?
and draw it here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that it makes it.
Yeah, because then on your turn you'll be able to activate that and look at it without that, and you can use that to look at another one.
Well, I like that.
Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to pull this one over to me.
Okay.
Done.
I mean, without knowing what this is, it's a little hard to know if that's a good idea or a bad
Sure,
idea.
right. But I think
But
last
this
time
will let us
flipping
look at
these
two
over
of them.
is
This
the
will
big
let us
one.
look at two of them, which I like. Okay, so now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
This is only a one-time use, though. So,
Doesn't really matter.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, you look at this first, yeah. Yeah, you don't have to. Oh,
I can look at this for free. I can look at
And
this
then
for free,
reset?
and then decide what to do.
Is that accurate? Can we
Yes.
just make sure that's accurate? On your turn.
Oh, I guess if I play or revitalize, and then you can do any of these at any time. The free actions of looking at this when there's nothing there is free. So we've not seen this one before. It's a ballista.
The ballista. There must be at least 2 heroes at this location, and there must be no encounter cards at the gatehouse, location 6. Okay, so that actually worked almost against each
that's
other.
so interesting. So there has to be none here or here as a general rule, because there already has to be none here to do this.
So this is actually very swingy, because if this were at location 6, you would have just completed it. But now you have to
But
get
what's
2
the
then.
odds? 1 of 6 that would happen. All right, so I haven't done my action yet. Now I should decide. Well, now I think I should spend it and turn this over.
No, because we're
we're
going to
gonna
do this
no matter
anyway.
what.
Correct. So
Okay, so let's do a different one.
maybe the 4 and see if it's worthwhile. Or whatever,
like
maybe
that.
the 2.
I
Maybe
know
one
I
of these
like
2.
it. Well, this is deep.
Yeah, we're probably not going to go there.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to spend this as my action.
And now everything. It's this. We had this guy last time. Drain, King of the Fluggers.
Oh, the Fuggers.
And I mean, like, it's fine that they're making these monsters that aren't standard monsters. They just made them up. Not that the other ones aren't made up. They're all made up. It's a made up word. All words are made up. But like this Flugger, like he seems like they should be little fluffy things instead of like bat-like creatures. Fluggers sound like
you don't have a scale size. You could be the size of a can of Coke.
Okay, he's a Flugger only if he's the size of a can of Coke. Otherwise, like there's like some graph that's like you're a Flugger, more likely to be a Flugger when you're tiny, and then as the graph goes up, you have to be fluffier and fluffier to maintain.
I will say this:
status.
this is a fascinating linguistic question, and you can bet
I
that
don't know if I go that
linguistics researchers can tell you that certain words like convey a size to them,
Really?
like the use of the eyes, the tins. I was just reading
Tins, what?
Well, I'll give you an example. This linguist was saying, why are certain words always in certain orders? For example, tick-tock, King Kong. Why is it? Why does tock-tick sound so wrong to our ears? And there was something about the tick is short and the tock is longer, and so we like to see things closer. When we combine words, the shorter, closer ones come first. So anyway, Flugger might. The reason you're upset that the reason why you think Flugger should be a small fluffy thing could be something about that word, like the double fluff makes you think it's a cute little animal.
Huh, interesting. Well, you can tell us in the comments below whether you think a Flugger is, or you're like, just get back to the
Please stop.
There you go. Okay, so you made your action. Now it's my turn, right? So I could flip a card over, or I could move and gain a quiver, which having the quivers is quite useful. Now, actually, if I move here and I have a quiver, I could kill this guy.
This seems very
If
clear
it's a
to me.
4.
We gotta attack this before
that's
we
good too.
go here.
Okay, so I should flip the first thing
We
up.
should flip it over and let's.
Yeah, but you have to remember, I'm not bulking up at all to do that.
Well, I do want you to bulk up.
All right, I think you've got a point.
You have a point. The other thing is, I could get rid of it with this.
Well, but you could fight
could
one
be
and
an
then get rid of
object.
the other one.
Okay, yeah. So I think we have to attack this while we get
All
the
right.
chance.
And if it's an item, I can just pick it up. Oh.
Good thing
All right, so that's a flippy flip. Taking this thing into my hand. Hadrian Mir. In exchange for 1 gold, you may exchange a face-up task card of your choice for 1 from the supply pile, which is immediately turned over.
Okay.
So if we don't like the card,
we don't like one,
if it's really hard
we can
or
swap
crazy.
it in. That's pretty good, and we've got 3 coins to spend. This is an interesting mechanic where you.
But
can
we got to
spend
get
these
more
turns.
out before we really
Yeah.
decide whether to use it.
Okay, so it's my turn. I have to reset.
Yep. But this is the kind of
Yeah,
rough
yeah,
part.
yeah.
So this is kind of cool. So Jesse's up here at like this castle-y area or whatever. There's the tower. This is I think that's the forge and the cave, the guardhouse, and like the gate or something.
Gatehouse and dungeon or something.
Yeah, so it's kind of neat. So the times of exuberant celebrations in the throne room are past.
Face up on one.
Now a creature has taken a seat on the throne. So that wineskin is sitting on the throne. There's some thematic disconnect with some of it. That is a very scary. Like that wine, like the flug. It's we have conscious... like we're in a Disney movie. We have a flugger and we have a wineskin that can like hop around and jump
a break
up.
there. Okay, what else?
Here is where iron. No, I want you to to laugh at my joke.
I got it.
Where here is where iron used to glow. Wolfran's forge was where finest swords were crafted. Well, I'll talk about linguistic things like that. Does not sound right. Wolfran's forge was where finest swords were crafted. English is not your first language, is it? Now it is nothing more than a hiding place for one of the creatures. One face down goes there.
I did it. All right. So the clock is ticking. All right, it's your turn.
This is where the finest swords were.
Let's go do this goal.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do both.
So I have to flip this over, deal with it, and then I got to move up there, right? Or, yes. Okay.
What is your?
Oh, I already. Wait, did I ready?
I just readied. It's your turn.
I have to ready.
You have to. You've got your mirror. You could delay it a turn if.
Do I want to waste my mirror?
Well, what is it? I'm just want you to remind me of it.
I have to switch a task card.
No, we don't want to do that.
No. So.
All right.
Pretty clear. All right. The enemies have occupied all important parts of the castle. Doesn't it seem like it's all the? Look at that space there. They could easily put the.
All important areas is fine too.
Okay, yeah, I see it. I'm like hyper on edge because of the flugger and TikTok and King Kong.
The linguistic discussion.
Yeah. That last one was not proper in my mind. The enemies have occupied all important parts of the castle. From the outer tower, a creature gazes out across the terrain. One face up to space 3, the guard tower.
Oh, there's a
we
nice
want a friend.
cheap troll,
That's
and
what
he's
we
easy
want.
to fight.
We want a friend. That was to be expected. A powerful creature says set up house in the throne room. 1.
Well, that's
he's
unfortunate.
gonna have to knock the wineskin out.
That's why it might have made sense for us to delay the.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Well, now I'm like, so now there's 2 cards and there's 1. So now I think I'll fight the.
I think now I kill that card, which will let me take
really?
the
Don't
object.
you want to get the friend like
I
immediately?
do, but I could get that object now.
So if you kill that card, you'll pick up the
go
object,
here,
and then I'm here, and I take
and
care of
then
that.
I'll be here to do this.
You won't be able to. I'll have to move there. You have to put 2 people there.
Oh, is that what it is? Both people have to be there.
Yeah.
All heroes, yeah. Oh, at least 2 heroes.
That's why I was thinking. Like, I think you're right. We got to do those 2 now. Otherwise, it's gonna get crazy. But getting the friend is like so essential.
It's true, but I'm not even powerful enough to get the friend. Although I could walk down there and get it. I could go down there and get it.
Get what?
I could go down there this turn and then fight it. Oh no, I can't fight it next turn because I only have 2.
Okay, I'm sorry. Is it your turn now?
It's my turn because you just reset.
Yeah, I think clear that, and then if I can flip this, right? Yeah, I can flip and move if I have to, or we'll think about it. But yeah, I think.
The only thing I could do... Okay, I've got a better idea. I'm going to use this. Turn over this. Turn over this.
Okay.
Then you can fight that, and I can fight that.
And then I can... Oh, can I fight and move? Well, we'll see what it is, but yeah, I think that's...
All right, so I'm going to do this.
Let me just think for a second. So you're going to spend 2 turns to essentially... You're going to have to spend 2 of your 3 actions to flip these over.
But you need to flip this before you
can do anything about it.
But
if you flip this, you're going to have to deal with it also.
That's right, but I'll have an 8 to deal with it. I could.
What if it's a 10 or a 12?
Well, then we'll have to figure out a different thing. But I could get rid of it right now, but then you'd have to flip this.
Okay, so hold on. Let's just.
Would you
reset that for a second? Okay. If you burn this away with your action, right? And then I flip mine over. Okay. If we get lucky and it's an object, then I just pick it up and then we've got it, right? But if it's something I have to fight, then you'd have to come fight and then we'd both have to go up, right? But I guess if you flip them both over, the same thing, but you will have to fight this, and if one of us can't fight that, we'll have to jump back up to the other one.
It's true. If we can't fight it, we've got work to do. On the other hand, if it's a flugger, it's good for us. If it's an object, it's good for us.
All right, let's.
The only thing is, if I would get this free movement, which would let me bring you to me or me to you.
All right. Well,
I
let's
feel
let's
like
roll the dice.
I don't
on
like
that.
getting rid of these cards without seeing them. So
We're
I think
probably gonna have to
because you
reveal them
need to
anyway.
reveal this,
Yeah, all right.
I want to do it now. Okay, so
And I can also use this, which gets me, I think,
okay,
Flugger. Perfect.
and
Another Flugger.
Flugger.
Well, that's perfect.
okay, so I'm glad I didn't destroy it.
Okay. So that's good for this
These
goal.
Fluggers are worth 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 strengths now.
4, yeah. Okay, so but if we get 4 in there in the trophy area, then we get that Flugger.
Yeah.
Then we get that goal. Okay, so
we can
get
achieve
the
it.
goal.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this then, which is a 4 fight, right, to kill him, because I know that'll kill him, right?
Yes, for sure. That's what.
That's
you
the thing
for
should
sure.
do. The only
Well, I
thing
guess
is, like,
not
what if
for
this
sure.
thing...
This is very likely to also be able to kill him.
It is, but it's not guaranteed. The other thing is, though, this goal could be the goal that, like, adds 2 cards, which we had last game. And if it does, it really screws our plans up.
But you've got to do it.
I think you're right. Okay, so I'm going to use my...
And you could always use that to swap it out.
That's... Well, no, the 2 cards would still be there. That would be worse than swapping it out. That would be like getting the 2 cards and having to deal with them. Okay, I'm going to kill the Flugger with my 4 fight.
He goes into row 2.
Then I'm going to
column 2.
reveal this. Oh my god, it's that exact card. What did I tell you?
Well, that's not bad for us. We put another Flugger in. Oh no, that's still our Flugger.
You remove all the encounter cards from this test card. So we first select 2 creatures from your trophy gallery.
So a troll is good.
We get another
friend.
friend. We shuffle them so we won't know what
and
they are.
And then we should probably do another Flugger.
Well, hold on a second. Well, hold on. What does it say?
So 2 creatures.
It has to be creatures. Okay, so we definitely want him, and this guy's
Easy
weaker.
to kill.
Easy to kill. Okay, so shuffle him up. Well, that's a bummer.
It
That's
is a bummer,
really...
but it's not the worst because it's a goal that we can achieve. So it's really not that terrible.
All right.
And we get an extra friend from it. But it is going to delay us a bit. All right, so it's my turn.
Yeah, this was one of those things where I feel like it would have been better to have that. Like, that's where, like, the momentum, you needed a little bit of luck.
Can I just point something out? You killed a Flugger. Did you do this?
Well, after you may turn over 1 top task card at any It says top task card.
That just means if there are multiple task cards at a location for some reason.
How is that possible?
It's possible. It might be possible.
Okay, so I mean, I guess I would have.
Do that?
I would have done this one, I guess. Right? Sorry, I should have really.
Why not this one? Oh, because we're gonna do that anyway.
We're doing that anyway. So just to see, what's it say?
The fire spirit, you must remove any 10 creatures from your trophy gallery. Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That'll be like the last thing you do, maybe.
Okay, well, I could also swap that out with a mirror.
Yeah, good point.
The Hadrian mirror.
All right, it's my turn.
So that was a bit of a bummer, right? Like,
that was a bit of a bummer because we could have almost done this.
Yeah, like twice over, it seems like just the way the cards came out. That's a little bit of a...
All right, well, I still think it's time to kill this thing and get Fluggers. There'd be no reason not to do this.
Yeah,
Flugger.
well, unless you come down and help me. Well, you don't have any flip over power. Well, I mean, could get another friend. So if you move down here with this one, can you do this? I can turn it over and then we can fight together.
Well, that's a good point. I don't have any friends. You have a friend, so I can.
Yeah, but my friend is one of the lesser.
So if I move down, then you turn over, and then I fight, and we fight together.
Yeah.
Is that how it would work?
Yeah. And if it's a friend, that's like all the better.
I think, yeah, we can come get that Flugger later. He's not going anywhere. All right, so I will move down there.
Okay. That's.
How are we going to fight together, though?
Because I'll have to do this one where I...
And hope to get something that's worth at least
Well, no,
4?
I can't. I'd have to... Hold on a second. You move down. I have to flip over and... Oh, I can't gain a fight power, huh?
You'd have to flip over with this card, and then you join me with this.
Yeah, but I don't have any...
Oh, you don't
fighting.
get to do that as of this. That's right. Okay, so that's not going to work. That's not going to work. So I guess I do just kill that Flugger.
Yeah, I guess
and we just have to wait on this.
Wow, I really want to get that front. Although, is there a way to...
Not on this turn, there's not.
Okay, let's just do it.
There is, yeah. If I come down here with one action, you don't turn it, but instead you move and get a quiver, then we could fight it together.
Yeah, I like
Shall
that.
we do that?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, so I'm going to move with this down to here.
Okay. And then I'm going to move and gain a quiver.
And hope it's
a 3.
That's enough. Yes, that's enough. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to choose to fight him.
And this is good because you'll get the friend and we'll each have an equal number of
I'm
friends.
fighting him for 8.
Okay, and I'll spend my quiver.
All right, that's 11. So we killed him. We killed the troll.
There's 2 cards. Yeah. And then
And
you
I
have
get
top
a
friend.
friend. Let's see what we've got here.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, Jared, the water magician from Danwar. What was your joke?
I don't remember when we played this last.
Don't you remember this joke?
I don't remember what it was.
You don't remember your joke?
I cannot.
He's the water
Oh, just
magician from Danwar.
Just like the most specific.
No,
thing.
you were like,
Yeah.
oh, he's the one from Danwar.
Oh, that's what I said. Yeah. Oh, the water magician. Which one?
one?
Is that the one from over across the river, or is he the one that's down in Dubai? No, he's the water magician from down. Like there's like tons and tons of water magicians around. I mean, come on. First of all, like if you go to like the bar and you're like, hey, what's going on? Like, hey, hey, I'm what's his name? Hi, I'm Jared. Yeah, I'm a magician. And they're like, oh, that's pretty cool. What kind of magic do you practice? You're like, water magic. And they're like, oh, I think I see my friends over there, right? Like they don't care. Water magic, the least cool magic. Like they're thinking, like, come on, what's the nerdiest? And they even look a little nerdy. Okay, so that was you. You fought the thing, right? Now it's my turn.
Yes.
We're gonna have to recycle this again very soon. So that's
Can
kind
you
of
fight this thing?
I'm gonna try. You know what? I think it's worth. What do you think? Should I flip over this?
The odds
thing?
of getting a 4 are pretty high.
I think it's worth
And
it.
if you don't get it, you'll still have the quiver.
Okay.
You don't
And
have
what
to
do
spend the quiver.
You just get the gold. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to get the quiver. Yeah, but I mean, I don't necessarily want to spend that, but I think I should.
Well, that's a good point. We didn't consider that it's a bit overkill.
Okay, and this is only 1. So we're not doing very well.
So
This
maybe
particularly-
that was a bad thing to do. Like, if we could reconsider
late.
it, maybe you would have flipped this over so we could go take care of these things as soon as
Well, I
possible.
can also pull something from to here. I can pull one of these over here.
Oh, that's interesting. That's not a... Oh, we want to fight these, though. These are the gore...
Well, we can fight them here also.
The truffle and the...
Once you empty this, like, that's pretty good. So moving it over here is not a bad idea. Although killing this thing and seeing what's here is not a bad idea either.
All right, what's my turn?
You're going to move. So let's figure out our next actions
can
because
move a
I'm going to have to
hero
reset probably.
To a location of your choice. So I could move myself here.
But then I'd have to move.
Well, but I want to do this.
Why don't you move up here to kill this flugger while he's only it doesn't matter.
No,
Why don't
it's
you move
not
me
it.
up there and then I can no, maybe not.
You can't kill him this turn, right? Like, we want to do this, but we need to be together on this 12, which is a friend. So I think that's what I should do. I should move one of us here so that we can prepare to reveal this and kill it. Don't
So
you
should I
think?
pull? I mean, I feel like I want to do this, or at least delay for a moment. Should I pull something
see.
to me? Well, if you move me somewhere, I can pull something to that space. So you're gonna reveal.
You could move here and pull this card there, and we could go fight this thing together there.
Let's do that. Yes. Because that's where we have to be. I could do it
doesn't
twice.
turn it
oh,
upside
Oh, I
down,
know
huh?
how to do it. So I'll move this guy to me. You move me up here. Then I move the guy to me. You'll reset. I'll reset. I'll pull the last one up there. Then we'll just go through that pile. Or is that crazy? We'll know that those two are. That'll be empty. One of us can pop down there and complete that
That's
goal.
a pretty good idea, actually. Okay, so I'm moving you there.
And I'll do this.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right. Okay. Now your turn. You reset. Right. You have no choice.
Yes, I reset.
With this, we're not doing very well this game. Last game we had it like on. This
And we need
this
more
really
friends,
screwed us
yeah.
up. This is where the old king was on the lookout for his revitalized enemy.
Whoops.
He knew that Tarok, the dragon, would come, but for now there is just a creature on the tower.
Face down. We're never going here.
You may have been waiting for it. Finally, one of the creatures shows himself rather than just lurking in the shadows. The creature's way his fellow... Oh, man. So one face up in front of us.
No, it's me.
You.
It's here.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So one face up here? Ooh.
War drag.
After a victorious battle, you may remove one top-down, face-down encounter card without looking at it. Okay.
Oh, that could be good for this.
Yeah.
Or, well, no, because we want those two. Because we want the...
Yes,
Sluggers
we do
and
want those too.
Okay, now I'm going to have to re-up.
Oh, that's the worst one.
This
too,
is the
going on.
problem. Okay, the hordes have invaded the gatehouse as well. 6. That's terrible. So now we're going to remember.
But it's a flugger.
Oh, that's good. Suddenly one of your adversaries is standing across from you. It comes right up close to you. 1 to my location.
That's here.
That's terrible.
Face up.
Face up. Man, it's like...
Well, look, it's another friend, so that part's good.
This has been brutal for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's a 9. It's my turn? No, I just got ready. It's your turn.
Now, what were we going to do?
I think you should bring me to me and we should kill this guy. I should
go to you.
Yes. You have a strength of 9. That's enough to kill him without my help, actually.
You don't have enough to kill him.
I might. I mean, I could draw a 9 with this.
We could do it together for sure.
I can draw the thing, and then you can decide which one to join me with. That's the way we do it. Yeah. Can you move me up there to you?
That's you. You're already there.
Oh. Then move yourself up.
I can move myself up.
Because getting the friend would be great, and for me to get a friend would be great. Oh, actually, we both have friends.
7, 8, 9. Okay, I think what I'll do is I'll move with this card.
Why?
And then with the 6, I can help you.
What about this? This is just a move anyway.
Oh.
Although that allows you to move somebody else. So
that's a good point.
But I mean, if we're going to fight a lot, which it seems like maybe fighting
this is a good card.
It's
All
great.
Right. Yeah, okay, let's move.
Yeah, I mean, I like, the Wonder Magician is like, you really made fun of me a lot being at the bar.
You made fun of me so much, but I'm a pretty good card. It's true.
This is actually pretty apropos because it's like that whole stereotype of people use friends for you have a pool, so I'm gonna oh hey, let's go hang out with that person. You just want to go over there because they have a pool. You want to use them for their pool, and it's like water, so it's kind of like he's like the pool mage. You're like
that's a woman,
Jared,
by the way.
the water magician from Danor. What a nerd. Hey, buddy.
Ring.
Yeah. Can you move me up to fight this troll? I gotta get up to the thing. Although there's no river here. Mm-hmm. That would have been there's so few cards in here. You would have made. Well, it's gorgeous.
Bridge,
I'm not gonna
maybe there's. Okay. All right. Well, let's go kill this thing.
Okay. So you move me up there. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna gain one of these. Oh, now I realize that one of these is turned over. This is not the best way to do this. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do this and then just draw. It's a 2. Well, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Okay, well, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to fight anyway. 2 plus your... Well, either
6
that...
and 1 or an 8? That's the question.
It's up to you.
Probably
Maybe
better to use this because I don't have a good 8 to fight.
Why are you handing me that?
I don't know. All right. It seems a little unbalanced that it's my 8 that's mostly killing it and you're getting the friend.
All right, so this guy's dead. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the way things go. Mm-hmm. And I get this guy. I also got a crappier guy. No offense, Broloff, Herald of the Shield Dwarfs. Look at this. He's Herald of the Shield Dwarfs. What's he have? He's got a horn. Where's your shield, bro?
Harold.
Where's your shield, bro, Loff?
It's in his other hand, Greg.
Off the art? Mm-hmm. If I was Herald of the Shield Dwarves, I think I'd be like...
Well, Harold comes first. He's the Herald.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Wow, this game and language. This is like a language.
This is why we're.
We have the Bard now, who is.
That's a great one.
Pretty amazing. Yeah.
Turn over the top. You can turn it either direction.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So that killed that guy. Now, this is what we like to do: is count these. This is a 2, and we know that. Oh, so this is the fluggers on the bottom. So it's 2 fluggers, one after another, right? And this is 3. So this is going to be a little hard. Plus, we both have to be there. That seems like the trickiest part. Okay, what are you thinking?
Well,
you'd have to turn it over, but you cannot turn anything over.
I can't turn 2 cards over, which is probably what I should do.
Okay, but hold on. If you turn more cards over, you're going to make him stronger.
Well, that's true. I don't have to turn.
You
over
could
2.
actually.
I could move and fight one of these. I could move and fight either of these. But there's a friend there that would be nice for us to fight together.
Can you move and then
fight? You need to get stuff. You need to get some quivers.
I don't know. We really, their strategy.
Maybe that's what we need to do. I can get 2 of these, you get some quivers.
No, hold on. How about this? So we know these bottom 2 are fluggers, right?
Right.
So, what if you move down there? Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that won't kill.
I mean, I can move down and fight him. But...
I was thinking you'd move, fight, I turn it over, and then you fight again. But it's actually, I would have to... Yeah, and I could actually gain a...
I can only move and fight, then I have to reset.
I see. That's terrible. Wow, this is a really rough time.
We need friends, and friends are in here.
In where?
in this deck.
No.
There's another troll in there, isn't there?
Are we allowed to do that?
Yeah, but
no, we killed the troll. We killed the troll that was there.
There's another one.
Are you sure?
I'm not positive, but I think so.
I think this. I thought that was the troll we just got.
Are we saying what's under this guy? Is that a troll?
I'm guessing that's the other flugger.
There's another flugger here, though. So that would be 3 fluggers.
All right, I don't know. I think we've really screwed up our what do you call that when you're working together? Our
2, 3.
Synergy is not working right now.
3 is not much worse than 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I could turn over 2.
Here's what I think. Now, we've really screwed this up. So we need to lengthen the game out as much as possible because all we're doing is these are getting refilled and we're emptying them and we're just going in circles. Okay, so what we need to do is gain more people, I think, so that we can. I think
there might be a friend under there or possibly a friend under here.
So maybe well, you can only get 1 face up, but then that strengthens the flugger. That's already 3, but 4 isn't going to hurt it. But 2 more is going to be not good. And we have no fluggers in there now, but we have 2 face up.
I still think. I mean, I know we're treading water, but we've got to do these things.
Maybe
so I think I'm going to fly here and kill this guy.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
What are you going to do?
I might just flip one of these things up face up just to see what it is here.
Yep. Okay, so I'm going to do this first. I'm just moving here. Although, wait, no. If you flip that up and that's a person we want to fight together, I'd rather have not moved.
Then why don't you gain some things?
So why don't I
do that to gain some stuff?
I mean, I do like that idea, but then I won't have a 6 to help you fight it. But you're not going to have anything to fight it anyway if you don't do that. I do like the idea.
Well, we also have to get rid of these in order to even activate that. Boy, we.
Okay.
I hope we win this, or it's a really good game because, I feel like right now I'm just like, there's no way we've completely screwed up.
You know.
It is funny. I feel like when we played Mysterium Park, we were like on, you know. And then we filmed it and we were completely off. And that's exactly what's happened here.
Yes, but we got a little lucky last time. I don't want to flip over cards without. If I flip, okay. So here's the thing: if I flip this card, and maybe one other, or maybe not. And it's a troll, you'll have a turn to get quiver, and then I'll have a 6 to fight, and we could potentially kill him this turn.
Perfect.
So let me do this to flip over that
Wait,
card.
Who's going to get the friend, though? It's a troll. Okay, so that was...
That's what I said, right? I did say there was a friend
under. One came over, so I thought that was the one that came over.
Okay, so now I can flip over another one if I want, which I think I will. I think I'll flip over this one. Now, it's going to make this guy harder to kill.
We're going to have to go here anyway.
Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect.
In exchange for 2 gold, you may take 1 additional narrated card from the supply, place it facing. So we can get
more extra time. Okay, so it's now your turn, and you have to get yourself a quiver.
So, okay, or I could just use this as a 4.
Well, that's a good point. Why don't you use this for a quiver? No, you don't want to do that.
So, hold on. So, you can attack with a 6. Right?
It's not enough. A 4 and a 6 and a thing is not enough.
Yeah, that's
so
fine.
You need to draw a quiver and get more than a 4.
Because you can't spend that on my turn, right?
Correct.
Oh, I can't though. I've already spent this. Oh, so I'll have to do this and then I'll join you and you'll get the other friend, which is
right.
Good anyway since I have 2 friends. So that's
you just have to get more than a 4 though. We have to get lucky and you have to get a quiver more than a 4.
No, because you can spend that. That's 7.
Right.
It would be 4. It could be yes.
But I still think that's the risk we take. And if you can't, then I'll move here and get this thing or something.
Boy, that's...
The odds are pretty good because look, you've got low quivers in there.
Yeah. Okay. But if I do this, I can flip a card over too. Should I do that?
I don't think you should because I don't think we're going. Although if it's a flugger.
Yeah, but it'll just be making it even stronger. It's a 5.
Good work.
Okay. All right, your turn.
Okay. And you're not flipping over a card. All right, it's my turn. I'm fighting with 6.
Plus me, I'm shooting
11 plus 1 is 12. So we killed this guy.
And you get Veast, Archer from the Watchful Woods. He's the one I had
You
before.
may turn over one quiver.
my friend.
Veast can fight with this battle strength.
He's
this
my
turn.
pal. He's supposed to be with me.
Well,
We
he
both
is.
got the green. We both got the bows.
You can't trade friends, unfortunately. All right,
It does kind of balance out because this guy is like going to the bar and he's pretty popular. The Water Magician not so popular except when you hang out with him all night drinking, right? And then you got to get home and you're like, "Hey Jared, I'm sorry we didn't get time to hang out tonight. I really like hanging out with you, but maybe we could just we could drive home together and you could like
pretty good,
you
though.
could we could."
All right,
we
it's
could,
your turn. What are you doing?
I'm really tapped out right now.
You got 3 cards. You can just tread water with them. Although I don't know if that's useful. I still haven't figured that out strategically.
It's not. I have to do stuff.
Well,
but I mean, like
I'll tell you why it is. Because this guy's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could take a shot at killing this before another card comes on top of it. So you should spend one of your
true.
friends.
I mean, this guy is not helping me right now. It's not
No,
helping.
he's not. No.
Although
for
I
sure.
could flip this guy over and then bring him to us, but that's not going to help either. All right, I'm going to do this.
And not do his thing.
Not do his thing.
All right, so I'm going to attack with this guy.
Watch, you get my 9. You got my 6. You got my back.
All
My
right,
6.
so he got tapped and killed that guy.
Exhausted. Exhausted.
All right,
Is
we
that the
got a
first
fight.
slugger?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And look.
Oh, pick that up.
But now you could have joined me on that, so you could have this if you wanted it.
Well, you can trade items with the person in your...
That's true. I could give you this item. That's
What
a
is it
good
that'll
point.
move around?
It's just 4 moves.
Well, that actually is useful, by the way.
Yeah,
because
it puts us both in the same place.
well, you could run over here, pick that thing up, put us both up there.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be useful for when we want to go back up to the ballista. So there's 2 white cards here, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this has to get emptied out, and it will complete both those goals, right? Okay, now it's my turn.
Oh yeah, right. It's your turn.
Okay, so I can do this if I want to.
If you wanted to, yes, you could do
I
that if you wanted to.
This has got 2 cards now, huh? I mean, is it worth flipping this over? Like you could burn it.
He's a 5. He's pretty
Okay,
easy
no,
to
I'm
kill.
gonna reset.
Okay, wait. Before you reset, I could get us this. If you waste a turn, I could send us
perfect.
one or both of us there. But
no, you
it's
can't.
all
No, we're not
4.
going to use that.
We're not
We're
going to
gonna
use that.
Okay, I'm going to reset.
Okay.
I want to be able to do some stuff. But we're really burning through our time now. All right. Where news from distant regions was once announced, a dismal emptiness now prevails, but not quite. A creature reveals itself in the throne room. Man, they really... Face up. They really like this throne room. Did something just creep by? What could it have been? One more to our area.
Face up or face down?
Face down. So this is brutal, by the way. Like this is just every single... I mean, it's terrible. All right, so that's it. I'm ready. What are you doing? I think you might as well just be ready as well.
Unless they want me to move us.
We're insanely inefficient this game. But we have collected a lot of
It made
friends.
complete sense, though, for us to keep attacking this and
I know,
try to get
so
it done. So I guess I reset.
All right. The dungeon seems to be one of the preferred entry points into the interior of the castle. Soon another creature steps outside and approaches you. You can't quite make out which type of disgusting being it is. One face down to the cave area. And if you hadn't guessed, one of the enemies is standing right in front of you. One more face up to our location.
Face up. Wow, there's a lot of
Well,
stuff.
it's a
But there's
flugger.
our fuggers. So
But, by the way, we got to go through all this.
yeah, but we could pull cards out of there maybe.
Okay. So let me just think about this because like
I don't think we're gonna survive this game.
no, this one we're gonna lose. Like I'm tempted to do this because of the 4 to kill it, right? But it seems like wait 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
There's actually only 3 because that's not a creature.
Oh, it is, yeah.
But I do think that makes
I mean, this
some
is a big
sense.
pile of cards again. Like I almost want to do this thing just to put something else there, so whenever it's like, it's like can reveal, leave that alone, right? Like we can't quite get rid of him fast
It
enough.
seems like you should fight him while you're there.
But that seems like such a like kind of head first, kind of like just pound on the problem rather than like.
We're
think
gonna
of it
have to
elegant.
win by getting these 2 goals, so we're gonna have to clear it the
I
sooner
think
the
that's
better.
true.
Right?
So if I kill this guy, but what's your move? Flipping this thing over?
Well, it's a good question. I could just kill it right. I could just get rid of it right away, but it could be a friend.
We don't know what it is.
And then if I get rid of it, then you could fight this next guy.
Which is a 4, which I would have to draw
Yeah.
and then hope to kill it, but I
Yeah.
could. But we still need this to go on before we can do that.
Yeah.
So if we take care of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Which would be...
I think that's the thing to do.
Hold on a second. So I would fight it.
You fight it. I destroy it.
So do it like this for a second, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next one, I mean, you should kill the next one.
Why?
Because you have a better chance of doing it. You can use your 4.
I can, but
or with him.
But it'll be your turn. Or you could leave there. You could leave here and there and come here.
I kill it. Hold on. Hold on a second. I kill. You
kill
move.
that.
You move me.
Okay. Then you kill this guy?
I could do this, which would be 1, 2, 3. There's my 2. So I would definitely do it, right, with this, right? Then, can you...
Then I can wipe out the face down card.
Yeah.
And
So
then
do
I
this.
can fight this guy next.
And I would have to be able to get rid of this,
Uh-huh.
right? So I could flip that up, but I can't get rid of him. So that's the kind of problem there, right? I could bring you to me. Yes, I think I could bring you to me and then do it.
All right.
All right, let's try that.
All right, you kill that thing.
All right. But, well, now hold on a second. 1, 2, 3. Actually, is it worthwhile for you to do this and I can use my 4 on him?
So you want to move yourself down there as your turn?
I think that might be more
then
wiser.
I kill that one with this.
No, you move me down there. Then
It's
you
your turn.
Oh, what is it? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'll move down there. That's what I'll do. So let me just see. Yeah, I'll do it this way. I'll move here and I'll gain a quiver.
Well, that
It's a 4. Okay, perfect. So I'll move down here. Right?
Yep.
Then you'll
I'm
kill
gonna kill that with this guy. Fight this guy with this.
Okay, and what's going to reveal? It's a 5.
Okay, so he's dead.
So he's dead. And then after victorious battle, you may turn over 1 face down encounter card.
Oh, that's interesting. Now
So
that's
now,
promising. Wait,
did
before
you
you
do-
do that, so I can either get rid of it this way, or turn it over
And maybe get a value from it.
fight it and get a value from it.
It's 8, but you could maybe power up before killing it. I think it's worthwhile to flip
I
it over.
agree.
Okay, so this is going to get flipped over,
So
right?
using this power to flip it over, yeah, especially if it's a flugger.
It's a 6.
All right.
After victorious battle, you get a willpower. Okay, so that's
Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
good.
now I'm going to fight this, right?
He's a strength of 3.
Which kills him, right?
What are you fighting it with? What
With
card?
this thing.
With
Oh
what
no,
card?
with this. Sorry, I just turned this
Okay.
with my 4, right?
Okay.
Hold on a second. Did I kill anything yet?
Yeah, you killed the
No, you killed the flugger. There was just a top flugger here. I moved with 1. I moved and gained a thing.
Right.
And now I'm
just killed
Now
it.
I'm killing it. Yeah, okay. So I'm just making sure.
Which gives you
The
this
ability,
ability.
and then I'm gonna flip this thing up. That way, if it's an item, I can just pick it up immediately.
Yes.
It's another flugger.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's our 4th flugger.
I can kill him right now.
Okay, perfect.
You'll
It's my
kill him.
turn. I kill him with this.
Hold on, but is it perfect? Because. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I can kill that guy
Yeah.
next.
Kill him.
And then I can bring you to me if
Yeah.
I need to. Okay, so
No,
I'm killing
not
him with
yet.
this.
He's dead. Right, and then you're gonna gain a willpower.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use this, which draws me a quiver. It's a 7, so I'm gonna spend the 4 arrow.
Good. To kill the flugger.
And then I get to reveal another face
You may
down.
turn over 1 top task card at any location.
Wait, is that?
Yeah,
Oh, they're different.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I guess I'm going to do this one.
Yeah, that's the one that would be easiest for us to get.
The Arbaks. You must collectively take 3 objects from your hands and place them in the trophy gallery without using them.
Well, we've got 1. We've got
2.
2. So we might try to hold on to these and not use them.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
Okay, so now I'm going to fight that guy with this.
Whoa.
No? Yeah, because we're about to do it.
But what will I do?
First of all, you can trigger this right away.
Yes, I'm triggering.
So this is done.
Yes, done. Okay, sorry. You must remove all the encounter cards from the... Okay, sorry. This should go over here. That's our completed tasks. Right. What is that?
That was one you picked them all
okay.
up at one. Okay.
Hold
so
on.
now,
So hold on. If you fight, but I'm going to have to do something. I guess I can waste this.
Yes.
Or I could just turn somebody over. So let me just reevaluate here. This is 2. This is 3. This is 3. I could just turn one of these over, I guess. This is like a huge pile. Okay, yeah. All right, that's fine.
So I'm going to fight it with 4.
He's dead.
And I get a willpower.
Why? Oh, yeah.
Because that's my thing. And now, after a victorious, you receive 1 gold and may perform a move.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
And
okay,
now
I activate.
Well, as a free action, I can just.
Oh, yes.
But whatever.
Oh, you can do it.
Okay. 2 heroes at this location, no encounter cards, and 6. We did it.
Perfect. So you shot the ballista from the tower down there, right? It would have made more sense if the ballista was somewhere else, but I guess it would have been not good if it was in the cave. like somebody please walk in the opening of the cave so we can shoot this giant shaft out of here.
All right, now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, now that looks pretty good. So now actually I could drag a card over. I could drag this one.
I think that's it. You could drag this over and take it
face down.
Face down. Okay. So yeah. Oh wait, which one do we know we were gonna do? Didn't we say we were gonna do? Oh, this one, but that's not face down. Okay, so yeah.
Well, I could flip this over and bring it over here. Is that worth it?
I see.
But killing this guy's pretty easy, and you can get rid of a card. So that's actually pretty useful.
That is actually quite useful.
So I'm going to do this and drag one of these over to us.
Okay.
Like it?
Sure. Maybe this is something good.
Okay, you do it.
All right, it's my turn. Now I can move us someplace. So I can move us to one of us. That's right. I can move and pick up this, which would be our 3 objects.
Right, but we want to get through these to get this guy. We have 4 flags.
Oh, we want to get through those to get this. And we don't want another card to come on top of it. So I think that's what I should do. I should move me, I guess, and take this.
Well, hold on a second. What does it do again?
I just want to keep it to trade it in for this goal, I think. But it says we spend 2 gold and we bring another narrator card out.
And then you're done, though. Oh, you have this? Yeah. Okay, perfect. I'll flip this up. And
okay, wait. Stop. You've got a good point there. If I move me to here, I can kill this guy before something happens.
Why would you do that? There's 2 there.
Because I've got something to do.
Perfect. Yeah,
I got this and this.
Move down there. Fine. Yeah.
Or I could hang out there.
First of all, if you move down here, I could use this. If you move down there, oh no, I can't. I would have to.
What's this? This is blank.
I just moved it to me.
And we don't know what it is?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it's my turn. I was going to move here and pick this up, which would be a good thing because we have to get through this. But the alternative, then I would have nothing to do with this
You
card.
can move this to here and just fight it with 8, which would
That's
give
what
which
I
would
was
allow
saying.
you to remove this.
Well, that was my original thing. I could move there and then
it.
kill it. But I could also
collectively take. So you can activate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do it now. You kill this guy after he dies. You get rid of this one and then activate that.
Oh, that's interesting. We don't have 3 objects though yet.
1, 2. Oh, you have to pick this up.
No.
That's okay. Oh yeah. I think we could risk doing that. I think that's maybe a good idea. Because if nothing comes out, well...
We're going to have to get to the end of this no matter what to get that flugger. And we're going to have to get to the end of this. So it...
I mean, using the items could be worthwhile, but this does seem like a very attainable goal. We've got 2. These are the other 2.
But we'll have to do this before we can do this. So I think what I'll do... I have a different theory then.
Yeah.
I think...
move here, pick this up, I'll flip it, and then you could try to kill it.
Well, that's not a bad idea. I was going to say I could kill it myself. But yes, I think the thing to do is use this to move me.
Pick that up.
Which I get this for... Now we have our 3 objects if we want to use them. Okay, now it's your turn.
Okay, then I'll use this guy to flip this up, yeah? Because if it's an item, you just pick it up. If it's a fighting, you can use that to you can kill it and get a reward from it.
Much kill
if it's obviously not...
And if it's bad, I'll walk over here.
10,
I'll walk over here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
You move 1 top face-up creature to a location where a hero is standing. You could move this guy.
Yeah, I can move him to you.
And then I'll kill him and get rid of this card, and you can move down there and do that.
It's not a bad idea.
Wow, we are actually...
Okay, so it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm fighting with this and this. That's 9. That kills this guy. You may move one top face up to a location where a hero is standing. So now think about this, whether he should
This
go
guy
to
to
you
me,
or to me.
I'll kill him, and it'll take that out of the thing. Although, we're going to have to get through both of us drawing.
That's the only slight disadvantage. But yes, if we can get cards off these two piles,
that's the way to do it.
You don't even have to fight him if it's too inconvenient.
That's true,
But
too.
the more we can get cards off these
good.
two.
Okay.
This is our final 2 goals.
I
And
know
we've
that,
got
yeah.
the 3 objects. All right.
I mean, that is like funny because we could easily do that too. But okay, so I'm going to reset.
Suddenly this looks very winnable.
It's crazy how fast it happened. Okay, so if only you could at least retake the outer tower, you would have a better overview of what is happening in the castle, but now a creature shows up there. So face up to 3. That's not the
Okay,
best.
but he's a killable.
You've rarely felt the foul breath of the creatures this close. You turn around and see. So face up to where I am.
This is a very little subtle thing about how some of these bring them to you, so like it'd be useful to get off the spaces where you need to finish.
So now it's actually working in our advantage.
Okay, so now
Although not really, because I wanted to use that guy, which is another one, which we only have a couple of these left. Inhuman noises emerge from the dungeon. What could be going on there? 1 to 5. So the dungeon
up or
is here.
face
Face down, sorry. And then it must be a fearsome creature whose eyes you feel in the back of your neck. So it's up to your location, which is unfortunate. But I mean, essentially, we just have to get rid of these 2 and these 2, right? So that's not bad at all.
Just make sure you don't use your objects.
And I'm going to get rid of these because they're only confusing me.
Okay.
Because I haven't updated them. Okay.
So it's your turn.
Okay. So ideally, I want to actually get down there and just
You don't want to
that.
mess with this guy. He's of no value.
Right.
On the other hand,
I mean, it's the fact that I could kill this and then kill this, but I could get rid of that, but it's not really that useful now, right? So what I could do... So, I mean, I'm going to try to do this, right?
well, the only thing to think about is, should you use your thing to flip over so that we know
No, I know
what we're
what
up
to do.
against?
How about this? I'll pull this guy to me.
Oh, that's good.
Right?
Because we don't need any other cards. We've got enough Fluggers.
Yep. We've got enough Fluggers. That's not something you hear too often. Hey, how you fixed on Fluggers? Pretty good. I got enough.
All right,
Fluggers.
so this is interesting. I could use this to destroy that card and then cash us in and get this goal.
Just do it. Yeah, because it's why screw around?
Why take risks? All right, I'm using this to destroy this card.
That's the great part in
game.
Casino, when he's like.
This is your favorite
yeah,
part.
every
favorite
guy,
scene.
they go like, what should we do with this human life? This person that has assisted us all these years. Like they're all in the back of the courtroom deciding what to do with this guy.
The guy's on trial.
Yeah, they're all on trial, and they have this meeting and
they're afraid he's going to talk.
Yeah, and then everybody goes around. He's a real Marine, real solid, like stand up guy, like his old man. They go around the whole thing. Everybody's like singing his praises. They get to Remo. What do you think, Remo? Why take a chance? Like that's the way I see it. And they kill this guy. Who's, I mean, they're all awful people. He's an awful person too. But it's like, why take a chance? Just murder him. Just end this guy.
He's like an old guy. He's
murdered.
like, why take a chance?
Okay, so you did that, right?
And I'm triggering this, which removes 4 Fuggers.
Yeah.
So we get.
So that's
rid of
interesting
these,
because this goal here, if we were trying to get like this goal, then killing those Fluggers, removing the Fluggers would hurt us for that.
Oh yeah, they go against each other.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move.
We pretty much have this game in hand
Oh,
because we have 2 whole turns. We could if we can't do it, but we probably will.
You know what?
I've got a bunch of
I know what I'm
moves.
gonna do. I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm gonna move you to me.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Now we can work together. So murder the first one. I'll flip over the next one, and you can murder the. Next
Okay. There's a 4 and a willpower.
You don't need it. It's only 3.
I'm just saying, a 4 and I get a willpower.
Oh, I see. I thought you were saying you're
No,
using a willpower. I'm like, your math skills are not the best. All right, he's a gold.
Oh yeah, he's a gold.
And those guys aren't gold.
Well,
Unbelievable.
just one, Greg, just one.
Pathetic. That's like the me. Okay, now I'm gonna flip this guy over.
Okay.
And it's a Flugger.
Okay.
We already have enough Fluggers.
Oh, I'll kill him anyway.
He's like deader than disco. He goes in
He goes in his own thing.
And then you're gonna activate this,
that's the
right?
Fuggers. We
These 3.
can turn over 1 task card at any location.
Yeah, let's do that one.
What if it says like put 2 tasks on that?
Let's
wanna
just
just
do
see
it.
it anyway?
We're gonna do it.
The drunken troll. You must collectively have 3 friends.
That's
an
the one we
easy
got last time.
Yeah,
It's
that's
very easy.
One of these,
Okay, so then you're gonna trigger this.
right.
We're gonna get rid of these 3.
Right.
So this is what I'm gonna
That's
do
it, we got it.
for which Jesse and I did last time, which was I'm gonna make him see if we can get another goal before the game is out. There's 3 here. I don't think we could actually.
I've got all my fights are gone.
No, you can move and
I
fight.
can move. Oh yeah, I've got 'em.
So that was your turn.
We can't win this, Greg. I mean, we've already won. We've won the game, guys.
I'm moving and flipping
It's
this over.
Greg is just doing his thing.
What's you go doing? Move yourself. Move you.
All right, I'll move over
To
here.
me. Yeah. I'm gonna fight this and kill him.
Okay, there's a 7.
Right.
Now it's my turn. I'll try to fight this guy.
It's a 4.
Missed him. Oh wait, 4, 5.
No, you can't.
Oh, you
spend
can't.
that.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
All right. Well, that's okay. I just wanted to see because, like, if we could clear that, we could have gotten another goal just for funsies. Just for funsies. So when I play like Lord of the Rings or like Marvel or something, and like I kill a villain, I'm always like, let me see if I can clean up all the other stuff, just to see like how, just for fun.
So we've won this game. This is the second time we played, and we won it both times,
Whoa.
but pretty close. Pretty.
Look at this guy.
Wait, it was
Sorry.
pretty close. I
Yeah.
mean, it looked bad.
There was a
This
moment
game,
I was like,
yeah.
you know what it is? It was like all the efficiency in me was like I must do this efficiently, and we were like completely against it.
Well, you could argue that we were inefficient, but I think you could also argue that we were basically we were attacking these two locations over and over again, and it wasn't that we were being inefficient. We were actually being pretty efficient. It's just but it was still the right strategy. We did whittle it down.
Well, clearly it was because it was essentially knocking out 2 goals.
Yeah.
And in fact, going through those 2 decks was potentially bringing out Fluggers,
And
which
if
would be getting to a
we
third.
hadn't done that, these things would have gone out of control. And we
Sure.
would have not
It makes sense. It's just
Okay, so
I
what
think
have you
it's
got
just,
there?
It's not that it's counterintuitive, but that it's like sort of oppressive to be like trying to get some goal you're very close to, and then it's just like
Yes.
piling up or
So
whatever.
these guys hurt you. Their reward. Everyone else helps you with their
Yeah,
reward.
this
That
guy
guy
does.
makes it harder.
That's interesting. Well, that was pretty cool.
You'll have to watch our review to see what we think. I'm not sure if we're going to play this again and play different characters and do another
why
playthrough.
not?
But if you like these videos, please consider subscribing, clicking the notification thing so you get notified when we put out a new video. Maybe even becoming a Patreon supporter.
And I also want to give a public apology to Jared, the water magician from Danwar.
Very powerful.
Yeah, if you're ever in Danwar,
Look up Jared.
But make sure he's the right water magician, because and don't tell him I talked all that trash about him, or her actually. Is it?
Maybe all water magicians are named Jared.
Whoa,
that's how
why
it
they need the
works.
Danwar.
Yeah.
Well, we have to look into. We were at the game shop today, and we saw like, what was it was like set in the world of Flotilla or something. I'm like, what is this
What is
IP?
Flotilla?
Like, wow, what an IP to grab, this Flotilla thing. And now I'm thinking like, water magicians from Danwar. Like, there's all this fan fiction for Andor.
Okay, folks, we will see you next time.
Move that thing. Let's do it.
So now,
What, you're just gonna lay it all like happenstance on the thing? Well, I mean, like it seems like here. Let's just leave it right here. Who cares? Let's just put it up here like this. It doesn't matter. We're gonna leave it there. That's the kind of slapdash channel we're running here.